Hi, this is Gunasekaran, Assistant Professor Mechanical at SNS College of Engineering. Okay, now we are discussing on introduction and components of IC engine. Okay, let's move on. Okay, introduction. Heat engine. Any engine that transforms, that means thermal energy into mechanical work output qualifies. Okay, example: steam engine, diesel engine, and gasoline petrol. That means petrol engines are few types of heat engines. Heat engine can be divided into two categories: internal combustion engine, that means IC engine, then external combustion engine, EC engine. Okay, depending on how thermal energy is transformed to the work fluid of the engine. Okay, classification according to type of fuel used: petrol, diesel, gas engine, bi-fuel engine. Okay, then according to the number of strokes: 4-stroke, 2-stroke engines. Okay, okay, another one according to method of ignition: spark ignition, compression ignition, that means SI, CI. According to the number of cycles, according to the cycle of combustion: auto cycle, diesel cycle, and dual combustion. Then according to the number of cylinder: single cylinder, multi cylinder. Then IC engine. The engine working fluid become uh, contaminated with combustion product as a result of combustion occurring within it. Okay, example: internal combustion engine is a petrol engine which runs on a fuel and air mixer. In a external combustion engine, EC engine, burning fuels fuel or any other fuel in boilers providing energy for the working fluid. As a result, the working fluid is kept away from combustion product. Example: external combustion engine using steam as a working fluid is the steam engine. Then IC engine classified: a spark ignition engine, compression ignition engine. Spark SI engine means an engine where an external spark is used to initiate the combustion process at each cycle. Compression ignition engine, that means CA engine, an engine in which the combustion process start when the air fuel mixer self ignite due to high temperature in the combustion chamber caused by high compression. uh, Engines with compression ignition and spark ignition can run in 2 or 4 stroke cycle. Okay, this is example. Okay, engine components: exhaust valve, inlet valve, piston, and crankshaft, rocker arm. That rotating part is camshaft and piston. Green color is used to piston, red color, that pink color is camshaft. 4-stroke cycle. It has 4 piston strokes over 2 revolution per each cycle. 2-stroke, 1 revolution for each cycle. Okay, 2 piston stroke but 1 revolution for each cycle. Then we will be dealing with spark ignition engine and a compression ignition engine operating a 4-stroke cycle. This is another example: engine component, crankshaft, piston, then water jacket, CC, combustion chamber, inlet manifold and outlet exit valve, inlet valve, then cams, cylinder, piston rod, crankcase. These are it. Okay. IC engine components, that means internal combustion engine components. IC engine components, first of all, block. The engine's aluminum or cast iron body, the cylinder. It is a body. Cylinder. The circular cylinder in the engine block in which the piston reciprocate back and forth. Head. The component that seals the cylinder ends at typically hold some of the combustion chamber clearance volume. That means clearance. CC, combustion chamber volume. Okay, combustion chamber. The portion of the cylinder where combustion takes place, situated between the piston face and the head. Okay, the combustion chamber dimension vary continuously, reaching as maximum volume at BDC. BDC means bottom dead center, and a minimum volume at DDC, top dead center. Okay, next, crankshaft. Crankshaft is a rotating shaft that supplies external system with engine work output. Okay, the crankshaft is connected to the engine block within the main bearing through connecting rod attached to the crankshaft and spaced apart from the axis of the rotation. The reciprocating piston rotated. This offset is also referred to crank radius or crank throw. Piston rings, metal rings that create a sliding surface up against the cylinder walls by fitting into piston's circumferential grooves. It is a one type of circumferential grooves. Connecting rod. Connecting rod, the piston which the rotating crankshaft usually made of steel or alloy forging in most engine, but maybe aluminum in some small engine also.